Now, pressure is mounting on Bayern Munich boss Thomas Tuchel after the German champions suffered their third defeat in 9 days. To discuss this in more details, delighted to say we're joined by Felix Fischer from Sky Germany. Very good morning, afternoon to you out there. Let's start, though, with some sad news. And we've heard this morning that your World Cup winner, Andreas Bremer, has died at the age of 63. Great sadness, I would think, in Germany and at Bayern over that news. How will he be remembered?
Yes, hello there. Just as you said, he's really a big legend here for German football. And, well, I was born in 1993. I haven't seen him playing. I haven't seen him in the World Cup final, obviously. But I know how legendary he is and how important he was for the German football. He also played here for Bayern Munich. They already said that they are really sad. For example, the president of the club, Herbert Heiner, said that he's really sad and really upset about it. And yeah, that's like the things that are going on here around Andreas Bremer.
In the Bundesliga, Felix, Bayern lost again on Sunday. Just how much pressure is Thomas Tuchel under now?
Yeah, it's really a lot of pressure. So the bosses are looking from game to game. They are watching the games really closely and also have an eye on how Thomas Tuchel is presenting himself and how the team is playing, of course. They didn't expect the defeat in Bochum at all. And now they will have a closer look at how the team performs against Leipzig in Munich on Saturday night. And yeah, it could be a do-or-die game for Thomas Tuchel. He's really under pressure. The bosses want to finish the season with him as a coach. But yeah, we know that they have some other coaches back in their mind if Thomas Tuchel and the team won't perform as they didn't the last week.
Yeah, well, let's talk about some of those potential replacements, because you're reporting quite a list out there. It includes Xabi Alonso. That would be interesting. Zinedine Zidane and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as well. So what's your understanding?
Well, it would be really difficult to get Xabi Alonso. Now, of course, there's no chance because he wants to win 3 titles. With Bayer Leverkusen, they can still win the Cup trophy, the title in the Bundesliga, and also the UEFA Europa League. So that's not an option for now. But the bosses are for the future. They really have Xabi Alonso on their mind as an ex-player and, of course, as a really good coach until now. And then, yeah, Zinedine Zidane is definitely on the list of Bayern Munich. He's, of course, a big player and also was really successful as a coach already for Real Madrid. So he's on the list. But as far as we know, there hasn't been any contact yet. And the same counts for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. You know him better than we do or than I do. A true legend of Manchester United. And yeah, he became like a nightmare for Bayern Munich when he scored in the Champions League final 1999. And yeah, those are the candidates. But as I said, the club really wants to finish the season with Thomas Tuchel, and they hope they are going to be successful in the next week. So maybe they can continue to work with him, not only in this season, but maybe also in the next one. That's like the target, but it's a really difficult target right now, of course.
Felix, in your opinion, is it certain that Alonso will leave Bayer Leverkusen? We mentioned Bayern Munich, but we've talked about him with Liverpool for a few weeks now. Is it certain he leaves?
No, it isn't. Actually, one of the bosses, Simon Rolfes, said that he is certain that Xabi Alonso will stay at the club. Well, of course, you never know, and those words can change. But it's all in the hand of Xabi Alonso. So he will decide what step is going to be the best for him, which step he's going to take next. And if he wants to stay at Leverkusen and wants to be successful again with that club, that will be the best option for him. He will do that. And if there's really a chance to join Liverpool after Jürgen Klopp leaves, or Real Madrid after Carlo Ancelotti leaves, or here if Thomas Tuchel leaves, and he's sure that the chance is good here, and he's convinced about it, he will do what feels right to him. And yeah, Xabi Alonso can decide it all by himself, I would say.
Yeah. Felix, there's a real possibility here that Harry Kane could end the season without a trophy. There are some reports that Chelsea, which would be an amazing move, are interested in signing him. Do you think there's any truth in that?
No, I can't imagine that. We know that Harry Kane really feels comfortable here in Munich. And although this season it will be really difficult to win a title, he still wants to win a title here. And as I said, he found a house finally a few weeks ago after living in a hotel for a long time. He's doing really hard to score now. He scored once, but he had other opportunities in the game against Bochum. But still, he feels really comfortable, and he's got all the support he needs from the club, from his coach Thomas Tuchel, and from his players. And he's got a friend, Eric Dyer, in the squad, so I really can't imagine him joining Chelsea soon.
Oof. Right, we've seen Oliver Glasner at Crystal Palace. He's familiar to the Bundesliga. What can we and the Crystal Palace fans expect from him?
In my opinion, he's a really great coach. He showed that, especially with Eintracht Frankfurt. He won the Europa League with them, and he's also a really humble person. He knows what to do. He knows what is right in the right moments. And I think, he can really be a great coach for Crystal Palace and help them getting a little bit better in the table, of course. And German coaches in the Premier League that worked well in the past and that could work well in the future, I think.
Wonderful to speak to you. Thank you very much indeed.